Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gene Edwards. You are watching Lubed Live for March the 14th, 2023, as the Edmonton Oilers defeat the Ottawa Senators by a count of 6-3. And they also close out the season series by a count of 2-0. A lot of good things that happened in this. Leon Draisaitl getting his 100th point night again. So this is, I believe, his fourth time is what they said on the broadcast. McDavid, of course, having 6 of them. And yeah, the dynamic duo still shining as always. One thing of note, though, that kind of surprised me is Zach Hyman wasn't in the lineup today, and apparently he has a undisclosed injury. He is listed day-to-day, so we hope to see him in the next game. But yeah, it was kind of a surprise when I saw that. But the Oilers still were able to dig in deep without him, and Derek Ryan still looking excellent as he got the opening goal. It was good all-round effort by the Oilers tonight. And we wanted to see the big battle between the two German players, Leon Draisaitl and Stutzle. And it was a stalemate. They both had 2 goals each. However, one of the players got to 100 points. So I guess we'll give it to Leon on that one. Okay, let's get into the scoring summary. As there was several guys on the Edmonton Oilers board that got goals. It started off with Derek Ryan getting the first one at 2:20 of the first period. Now, I'm going to say their first period wasn't exactly that great, to be honest with you. A little bit sluggish, a little sloppy, falling behind as far as the shots on goal went. But when it came to the main board, and that's getting the scores, they did all right. So it was Derek Ryan from Ryan McLeod and Devon Shore at 2:20. And then Brady Tkachuk tied it on the power play from Alex DeBrincat and Jake Sanderson. It is 1-1. Leon Draisaitl getting his 43rd of the year from Warren Foegele. And I'm going to say Warren Fogel's been looking good lately too. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, that's another guy that I really like his play lately as well. And then it was the other German on the opposite team, Tim Stutzle. This was a shorthanded goal. This was a kind of not one that I was too pleased to see, but it happens from time to time. So we end the first period 2 goals apiece. We go into the second period where Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and he was on fire tonight, to be honest with you. He, I think, hit the post like 2 or 3 times today as well. He got the power play. This was an unassisted goal. Leon Draisaitl getting his 44th of the year and his 100th point of the season from Connor McDavid and Warren Foegele. And then Nick Bjugstad added to it. So at this point in time, it is what? It is 5-2 by my count. 5-2, yeah, 5-2. Tim Stutzle gets his second of the night from Drake Batherson and Patrick Brown. And then Connor McDavid caps the night with the empty netter. 6-3 is your final. The Oilers sweep the season series with the Sens. And now they go on to face the Dallas Stars. As far as the standings go, the Oilers now, let me just cue this up here. The Oilers now are currently in the 3rd place position in the Pacific Division. Seattle doesn't play until I guess it's Thursday. So we're kind of watching what Calgary's doing right now. The last I heard before I started getting this all organized, it was 2-2. So they're in a bit of a dogfight against Arizona, and that could be a very critical game. If they lose that game, that could be a very critical game for their playoff hopes. But yeah, the Oilers right now have a record of 37, 23, and 8 for 82 points. They are 8 points back of Vegas. Wow, I'm surprised. Vegas must have been ripping it lately. But they are only 3 points back of Los Angeles. Los Angeles does have a game in hand. So yeah, they're definitely in the mix. The Oilers, I think, have a really, really good chance of getting into the playoffs now. I think it's kind of a foregone conclusion. But I guess anything can happen. There still is something like 14 games left. Let's go into tonight's X Factor.
Richardson to McGinnis, he just scores! The Edmonton Oilers have tied the game!
Here are your Edmonton Oilers X Factors for tonight.
All right, so for tonight's X Factor, I got to give this one to Leo. But an honorable mention to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Because to be honest with you, if Leo never got his 100th point tonight, I think I was going to give this to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He made a play, I think it was in the first period or the second period, where he kept the puck into the zone. And this allowed for the play to continue on, and I think it did lead to a goal. Plus, he hit the crossbar, I think, twice, and the post once, and he did manage to get a goal. So he was on fire tonight. It was going to be his, but because Leo got the 2-goal night and his 100th point, I am going to give this to him with an honorable mention to RNH. So the Edmonton Oilers now go on to take the Dallas Stars, or take on the Dallas Stars on Thursday. 14 games, man. 14 games remaining for the Oilers. Pretty soon you're going to notice this graphic is going to be the last 9, the last 8, the last 7, because that's what I'm going to do with it when it gets down to that much. Let's check out if there's any comments here. And it looks like I got one comment. Do I think Nuge? I think he meant Nuge. He got nude written, but I think he's talking Nuge will break 90 or 100. Oof. I'd like to say yes, but I don't think so. Let me just post that comment here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, typo. Yeah, I got it there, James Smith. I kind of figure it's like nude. What's that all about? No, I don't think he will, but I think he's going to be pretty damn close to it. I think he's going to be really, really close to it. This team it's a strange team because there's nights that this team just looks absolutely lousy. Like what was that, December 15th when they played Anaheim? Like, what was that? How did they lose to Anaheim? And then there's nights where they beat Boston. Like, I don't know, understand this team sometimes. I think all teams go through this. But no, to answer your question, I don't think he's going to hit it, but I think he's going to get really close to it. And I hope I'm wrong, to be honest with you. Thanks for messaging in there, James. I think that's about all I have for the questions. So I think at this point in time, I am going to let this one ride out. So just a reminder, guys, as you can see, wrong way. Last day to enter for that contest. 3103, go to my episode where I do the contest. That was months ago, so you'll have to scroll down or scan that QR code and it'll take you directly to it. It is the last day to enter. Tomorrow I will be doing the winner on it. And yeah, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, that's about it for me for tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you are witnessing this for the very first time, guys, and you like the content that I bring to you, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It would be much appreciated on my behalf. And as for the rest of you guys, as always, stay healthy, stay happy, stay hydrated. I don't know why I made up that coin phrase, but I like it, and I stick with it. We will see you tomorrow when I do the preview for the Dallas Stars game on Thursday. You have a good night, guys.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like